Grand Rising Cosmic Family, Grand Rising. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful day. Reflections out here getting this sun charging up, man. You know, that DEA activating daily for the gods and goddesses, man. For real, for real. And, you know, we finally, receiving all those upgrades, you know, as the eclipse has already taken place. You know what I'm saying? We steady receiving those upgrades, man, and we just steady growing and evolving and ascending, you know what I mean? Constantly. We're ascending at a rapid rate, family. But like I said, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, man. Share this video if you feeling this information resonating with you and it hits you. You feel me? All you gotta do is just like, comment, and subscribe, family. I ain't asking for nothing else but just your support, helping get this message out to more gods and goddesses and chosen ones and star seeds out there that needs to know what's going on in front of our eyes, man. But listen, when they told you it was gonna be a zombie apocalypse out here, right? It wasn't. See, the shift already took place, so we looking for motherfuckers to walk around here like dead zombies, foaming off at the mouth, stumbling and walking around here in slow-mo like zombies. Nah, what's really going on is motherfuckers' consciousness is being hijacked by demonic entities, because with this shift that has already taken place, the ancestors have returned to work through the benevolent divine beings that's righteous, you know what I'm saying, which are the gods and goddesses, the chosen ones, the star seeds. We are the ones that standing for righteousness. The ancestors came back to work through us, the ones who's out here pushing the message and here to help uplift the vibrations on the planet. And for the people that you see that's soulless, that's evil, you know what I'm saying, that do wicked shit, that's not even aware of what they doing half of the time, they're being possessed by demonic entities and dark forces that has also came in through different portals and, you know, shift, you know, throughout the shift. You know, they came in through portals as well. And like there's duality in all things. You have righteous and you have evil. So, you know, as that portal took place, as that shift took place, as far as the solar eclipse and just the shift in general of the split between the 3D and the 5D and higher consciousness, like us who ascended and rose and done the work, we're actually being used for righteousness. We're being used to actually, you know, bring awareness to the collective, to the consciousness of the collective, you know, and spread truth and spread awareness to help other chosen ones out here awaken. So what you was thinking, like they gave us movies like The Walking Dead, you know, Zombie Land, and all these different movies to throw us off, you know what I'm saying, to make us really think that motherfuckers gonna be out here walking around like zombies. You know, what it is like I said, people are getting controlled by these entities that's hopping in different vessels of low vibrational beings, of people who haven't done the work to ascend and raise their vibration and consciousness and awareness level. So with them being low vibrational, they easily hijacked by these different entities that's just body snatching, just jumping from body to body to control these people and the things they do, and to keep an eye on the chosen ones, or to keep an eye on anybody that's bringing awareness to the communities and to the public. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be aware and watch your back at all times, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, always ask for that divine protection from the Most High Mother and Father and from your cosmic and benevolent ancestors, so that they can protect you during these times, because it's real wicked right now. You can't trust nobody, man, at this time, especially if you're raising awareness. You can't let your guard down and trust nobody, no matter what title they hold in your life, whether they was mama, grandmama, like I say all the time, family, friends, brother. It don't matter who it is. If they low vibrational and they took that fucking jab, that vax, bro, you don't wanna trust nobody really. But you really gotta keep an eye on those motherfuckers for real, bro. Because like I told y'all before, most of the chosen ones, our people have been replaced, man. And that's why you stood out. That's why you the black sheep in your family. And I ain't gonna go too deep into that no more, because I already discussed that on my last video. But yeah, they threw us off with these movies like Walking Dead and any zombie movie that they made out here to make you think that zombies is motherfuckers walking around here sick and foaming off at the mouth and you know, walking around here eating bodies and shit. No. They was basically just giving us that to throw us off from being able to see what's going on. People out here are zombies if you think about it, because if you in a low vibration and you still sleep and you're not aware of what's going on, and you're a soulless being, you don't have a soul. We have souls, you know what I'm saying? The gods and goddesses, anybody that's aware of what's going on, anybody who cares about Mother, anybody that's trying to help the planet, anybody that, you know what I'm saying, that have a spirit and a soul, you know what I'm saying, like, it's no way we can get hijacked by demonic forces and entities, you know what I'm saying, because we feel shit. We're not soulless beings. See, anybody that's low vibrational or a soulless being, they easily can get hijacked because they haven't done the work to shift their consciousness up to the 5D and beyond. So they out here just getting hijacked and used by the powers that were, because Zeus is a bitch, and we know who Zeus is Satan. You know, that's why they don't say Jesus. The Mexicans, which are the people, like the Spanish conquistadors conquered our land. So when they say Jesus, they say Jesus, which is Zeus, Satan. You know, he goes by the name Jesus as well. But the Spanish conquistadors stole everything, took our land, and conquered our land. But with Zeus, that's how he is. He's a bitch. He hides behind other motherfuckers. He use everybody else on some cowardly shit to do his dirty work. He can never face, you know, he can't face you. He's a bitch. So it's the same thing with these forces. They're jumping in different vessels, being disguised, playing like they your fam, you know, working through people that's low vibrational, whether that's friends, family, anybody out here, hiding behind these vessels as if, you know, these people, based off the title, are still real people. You know what I'm saying? They don't have souls, so they not even aware that they getting hijacked. They soulless beings without a soul, so they getting hijacked by entities. And you really have to raise your awareness to even understand this shit, because I know to motherfuckers that's still in 3D or haven't even rose into this consciousness level think I'm fucking crazy or talking out the side of my neck right now. But that's why I always give disclaimers on these videos, because if you're not aware of this shit, you don't need to be on here. You don't need to be watching my content and talking shit. And if you know it all, start your own damn YouTube channel and speak about what you know based off, you know what I'm saying, what you feel you know. Don't get on here trying to critique my shit, you know what I'm saying, this downloads and shit that I received from the Most High Mother and Father, as far as me being connected to the Most High Mother and Father. You see what I'm saying? So these be downloads that be hitting me. So y'all gotta be aware of who's around you at these times, man, because people are getting hijacked and they not even aware of it. Even if they do come back to their consciousness just a little bit, because they can't fully come back to their consciousness all the way, knowing that it's some type of demonic force or entity also working with them in their vessel. So it's like they're being controlled and manipulated out this motherfucker like robots or some shit, you know, just being controlled. So that's why you gotta be aware. When they put those movies out, it was to throw people off. So when you hear zombie apocalypse, you think a motherfucker crazy or some shit. But really what's going on is people getting hijacked, entities working through these forces and using people like property out here. So they easily getting hijacked by demonic forces. So that's what's really going on, you know what I'm saying? So you have to always be aware of your surroundings and watch who around you. So they tricked us with these movies, man, because you would think that a motherfucker around here stumbling around like a zombie foaming at the mouth. No, it was just telling you that these forces, demonic forces, is working through these low vibrational vessels of people who have not done the shadow work and healed themselves when it was time to heal. Back in, 2020, 2021, 2022, around those times when this, shift started happening for the Great Awakening, for the consciousness, the collective to wake up to see what's going on. That was when all this shit took place. But at this time, it's too late. It's like if you didn't do the work, now you at a low vibrational level and you stuck there. You can no longer ascend. You stuck in 3D. So and it's like, man, these people are being controlled because most of the time it's these narcissists, you know what I'm saying, and these low vibrational toxic people around you. They caught in this loop, in this cycle, and they got to come back lifetime after lifetime with a dense ass aura. Like, they don't even have an aura, but they're gonna be stuck and trapped in this 3D shit, in this cycle, this loop, and until this shit is completely done and the planet until the new earth. Like, I mean, we're already in the time of the new earth with the shift, but they're gonna be eradicated because they're no longer gonna be able to keep living as the planet shift and shift and shift. They're not gonna be able to make it through this shit because we're gonna keep going through different the planet's gonna keep going through different high vibrations as time go on. Like, even though time ain't real, but as time go on or whatever, the planet just gonna continue to rise and rise and rise in vibration. And if you're not aligned with that, or if you haven't even done the work and you stuck you're gonna get eradicated and wiped clean off this bitch. You feel me? So that's why you had to do that work, man, and really change your vibration. This was not just some shit to just talk about and play about. This was serious. And a lot of people didn't really take this shit serious and didn't really do the work for real. Change their diet, get out here in this sun and, you know, cleanse their aura, you know, ground and really take care of themselves all the way around. A lot of people didn't do it, so they're gonna be stuck here and trapped in this 3D lifetime after lifetime, and it's only gonna get worse. Because if you haven't raised your awareness level to Christ consciousness, you're gonna be trapped in hell, man. You know, because the planet is shifting and you have to align with Mother to shift through it. But if you want to hold on to the ways of this system and this matrix and keep being in this loop, in this cycle, it's gonna be hell for you out here. But yeah, family, they lied to us about, like, with these movies, because it was just to throw you off, to make you think a motherfucker was gonna be around here walking around, you know, all slow, foaming off at the mouth like a zombie like they show in the movies. But anybody that's low vibrational out here is a fucking zombie, man, because they're not even aware of who they are spiritually. They not even aware of what their purpose was to come back here to do. They ain't even doing nothing to help Mother, you know. And it's not knocking them or judging them, but hey, it's true, you know. If you didn't do the work, it's gonna be hell for you out here. So, you know, that's just really what it is. You know, you can't trust nobody out here. So y'all be aware at all times, family, and just watch your surroundings, because, you know, you don't know who's who. You gotta really use your discernment to know if that's really a person with a soul or a soulless being. And then it's down to the point now where I'm gonna have to make a video on this where I'll discuss this further. But all of our people ain't us. You know, yeah, the low vibrational narcissists and toxic people that's getting hijacked by these demonic forces and shit like that, yeah, they not us, because they lost their soul now. They're not even really a human no more now. They being controlled by a whole dark entity now. So they don't even have control of their consciousness no more. So you got to think about that shit. So it's at a point now where it's like, if you did do the work, you know what I'm saying, you're going to continue to rise in vibration and continue to elevate as we shift, as far as coming back to who you were at an organic state spiritually, who you are anciently, your actual self. You are God, you will come back, you will start to appear in your God form if you've done the work, you know. If you know, and like I said, it's differences, man. It's a differences, and I'm gonna break this down, because I'm gonna have to do a video on this. And this where it comes down to the species. It's a difference when it comes down to it, right? Because you have a difference. You have gods. It's a species which is the Anunnaki gods and goddesses, and you have sacred kings and queens. Because I'm telling you, everybody that's of our complexion ain't of us. So you have gods and goddesses, you have sacred kings and queens, you have these creatures out here which are Jezebels or Inkios, or people that's controlled by demonic forces, or like succubus, you know, that's here to drain energy and take, you know, try to drain the sources and energy from the planet, because they can't naturally come out here and sit in this sun all like this. This shit irritates them, or break their skin out, or they start cracking and shit and glitching. It gets serious, man. They can't come out here and just sit in the sun for hours or just soak in all this good photon energy. And I'm not picking on them. I'm just saying that's really what it is out here. Same thing with these reptilians. And they be shape-shifting. Even down to Obama. He a shape-shifting reptilian. They try to say Obama was the first black president. Obama was not the first black president. You see? So it's like even down to that, man. It's like motherfuckers are getting hijacked. And I'm gonna discuss that. I'm gonna discuss that in another video too, about who was the first black president as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about all that too. So y'all just stay tuned, family, and be aware of who's around you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, these reptilians, they also can't take the sun either. You know, these bitches are burned too. Just like these human beings, you know, that, you know, they can't sit out here in the sun like this either. You know, they start burning. You have to put on sunscreen and shit like that. But as neuromelanated beings, plant-based beings, you know, gods and goddesses, the aboriginal man of this planet, we created everything, and everything is us. We give life to the sun, and the sun gives life to us. You see? So how couldn't the sun is the most naturalist thing on the planet. So if a motherfucker can't take the sun, a motherfucker can't take sage, can't take singing bowls, just anything high vibrational, it irritates them or it fucks with them. That's how you know you're dealing with demons, because the sun is the most organic thing on the planet. Think about it. Everything grows when the sun is out. Nature grows, plants, even down to all your food. It all comes from receiving the photosynthesis from the sun, the photon energy. Why we're able to have fruits and vegetables. Everything it has to grow up under the sun, because when winter come, which we know winter is their man-made technology, winter solstice, that's their man-made technology that they made to keep the planet cold and to kill off the plants so that they can continue to create shit in their labs, because they don't want us getting this photon energy. They don't want us eating everything organically. You know, they want us to eat lab-made foods and all this shit that's killing us. You know, they don't want us to get this sun. This sun gives you life, so you should be out here charging. But if you can't take it, you got to really raise your vibration, because it's getting to a point where, you know, after a while, it's going to be damn near at a point where the UV rays they already turning up, and it's hot, and it ain't even summer all the way yet. It's just May. It just hit spring, I think. You know, it's in spring, yeah. So when summer hit, it's like it's gonna be hotter than this. So you gotta be able to raise your in order to receive this energy. You gotta be able to raise your vibration. You can't just come out here and sit in the sun if you haven't done the work like that, because this shit'll burn you if your body is not immune or used to it. You know, I wouldn't advise a lot of people to just sit out here in the sun for hours, but I'm used to it, so it's like I'm accustomed to it. So I'm accustomed to sitting out here. I have a relationship with that sun. So do you, if you're a god or a goddess, you know. But yeah, you got your. Like I said, I'm explaining all this in my next video about who was the first black president, for sure, because it wasn't Obama. But you got to be aware of who's around you. Is like I said, is gods, is goddesses, and I'm explaining this too. You have creatures, you have reptilians, you have these demonic forces that's working in these vessels. So you know they can't take the sun. They like vampires. So they have to drain from our energy, because we able to actually sit out here and get this photon energy. So these narcissists and these motherfucking demonic forces have to try to drain off our light. That's why they always want us in their presence and shit like that, because they need something to feed off of. They can't just naturally come out here and sit in this sun like this. This shit'll burn them and irritate their skin. Like how some of these human beings, like how most of these human beings are. And that's not to down them or talk down to them, but since we are the aboriginal people of this planet, we can sit out here in this sun and take this photon energy. It's nothing to us. We don't need sunscreen if you are a god or a goddess. You know, it's a difference within the species. Just because a person got your complexion look like me and you, that don't make them a god or a goddess. You know, I'm not a king, I'm a god. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go down that path of your self journey to find out who you are spiritually, so you can be able to decipher what's around you, who's around you. Is that demonic force? Is that a demonic force working through this person? Is this person what I am? Is this person a creature? Is this? You got to go through that journey yourself by healing and doing the work to even be able to see it on that awareness level. But y'all stay safe out there, family. Continue raising y'all vibration, man. And now we rise, family. Ashe.